Imagine waking up on a peaceful morning. The sun casts its golden rays on the air, and the breeze softly brushes your face. Everything seems normal. But on this day, there is something different. This breeze is unlike any other. It's the last thing the believers will feel on earth. It's the final journey, a moment of peaceful departure, where the page of faith in this world is folded, and only those who do not know Allah remain on earth. You may wonder, how can such a soft wind be one of the major signs of the Day of Judgment? And why is it mercy for the believers? This is what we will discuss today. Stay with us in this video, because what you will hear might change your perspective on life and death forever. What is the gentle wind? The gentle wind, which is one of the major signs of the hour, comes as a strange event before the end of the world as we know it. But what is this wind? How will it appear? And is it really a mercy for the believer as it said? The story of this wind is mentioned in Sahih Muslim from Abdullah bin Amr ibn al-As, may Allah be pleased with them, who said that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said that the Dajjal, Antichrist, will appear among my ummah, and he will stay for 40. I don't know if it will be 40 days, 40 months, or 40 years. And then Allah will send Isa, Jesus, the son of Mary, who will look like Urwa ibn Mas'ud, and he will kill him. Then people will live for 7 years without any enmity between two people. Then Allah will send a cold wind from the direction of Syria, and no one on earth will remain with even a mustard seed of goodness or faith in their heart, except that it will take them. Even if one of you were to enter a mountain, it would come to him and take him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, then said, then the worst of people will remain, light like birds and minds like beasts, not recognizing good nor rejecting evil. The devil will appear to them and say, will you not respond? They will ask, what do you want us to do? He will command them to worship idols. They will live in ease. Their livelihood will be good, and then the trumpet will be blown. This hadith describes how Allah will send a cold wind from the direction of Syria, which will gently take the souls of the believers, leaving the earth devoid of those who worship Allah. It marks a pivotal moment where the world transitions from a time of faith to one of complete disbelief. But this wind is not just a natural phenomenon. It's Allah's mercy for the believers, who will be taken gently before witnessing the horrors that follow. This hadith carries a deep message: how Allah protects His sincere servants from the difficult time ahead and grant them peace before the calamities unfold. The believer will not experience the terrifying events that will occur afterward, such as the spread of corruption and the destruction of the world. As soon as this wind blows, the world will plunge into a state of chaos and injustice. And so this wind takes the souls of the believers with gentleness, leaving behind a world devoid from those who remember the name of Allah. And only the worst of people will remain, those who neither recognize good nor reject evil, living in total misguidedness until the trumpet is blown, signaling the final end. How will this wind appear? When we think about the signs of the hour, we often imagine destruction, earthquakes, and catastrophes. But this sign is completely different. Imagine a peaceful day. The sky is clear, nothing strange or terrifying. Suddenly, a gentle breeze begins to spread, but not everyone feels it. Only the believers notice it. This breeze flows through cities and villages, sneaking into homes, gently touching the faces of the righteous as if saying, it's time to depart, to meet with Allah. There is no pain, no fear, only comfort and tranquility, as though sleep has overcome them gently. In moments, the soul begins to leave their bodies, ascending to their Creator in a peace that cannot be described. What is the importance of this event? Some may ask, why Allah take the believers before the end of the world? Why not leave them to be the last to witness this life? The answer is simple. Because Allah wants to protect them. Allah Almighty says, indeed, we give life and cause death, and we are the inheritance. Once the believers depart, the earth will begin to transform into a desolate place, with no one left to remember Allah. Chaos will spread, and corruption and injustice will prevail, with only the worst of creation remaining. If the believers were present at that time, they would witness horrors no human could bear. But Allah, in His mercy, wants to spare them from these sights and take them in a peaceful, calm moment. How can we prepare for this meeting? The gentle wind is not just a sign of the hour. It's a message for each one of us today. It may be close or far away, but it will come one day, and only those with faith in their heart will live with it. How can we ensure that we are among those whom Allah takes with mercy? The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, whoever loves to meet Allah, Allah loves to meet him. Preparing for this day is not about fearing it, but about loving the meeting with Allah. Living life full of faith, with pure hearts and righteous deeds. Making this meeting a wish and not a fear. How many times have we stopped in our lives and asked ourselves, am I ready to meet my Lord? Will I be among those taken by the gentle wind, or will I remain to witness the worst days of humanity? The gentle wind is an opportunity, but it's not granted to just anyone. It's only for those who lived in faith and remained steadfast on the truth until the end. The gentle wind is not just a breeze passing through the air. It's the final moment of grace, the last message of mercy from Allah to His righteous servant. Today, we are still here, but one day, this breeze will come, and with it will depart every true believer. So what will we do to ensure we are among them? Don't forget to like and share this video. It may be the reminder that leads someone to guidance. And subscribe to the channel for more meaningful content. And may Allah grant us all a good ending. Stay safe and in Allah's protection.